1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here. We're back with gospel this week with the classic song, The Uncloudy Day. My favorite version of this song is without a doubt the Stanley Brothers. Dr. Ralph Stanley sang a great version of this song, and I encourage you to check that out. We're going to be in the key of G for this lesson, and I've got kind of an intermediate version, but I think a beginner could get this with some practice. We're going to do a note-for-note breakdown of both the verse and the chorus, and then I'm going to show you a bunch of backup stuff I would do for this song. So down the neck, rolling backup, how to think about staying away from the melody while we're playing backup, which is a huge topic in playing backup, is learning to play down the neck, rolling backup while staying away from the melody, which can be challenging. So that's what we're going to practice for this lesson. And if you're watching the preview of this lesson, you can head over to my website, mikeheadingmusic.com, and grab the full lesson. It'll come with all the videos, all the tabs, and all the practice tracks for this lesson. Here's The Uncloudy Day in the key of G. Alright, let's start breaking down this intermediate lesson to Uncloudy Day. Let me play the first 5 measures, and then we'll start breaking it down. Here we go. Let's do that a few times. One more time, a little slower. Okay, so we're going to start with our pickup on the and of beat 1, and we're going to pinch strings 3 and 1 with our index and middle fingers of our right hand. So what I recommend is counting beat 1, 1, and then we're going to hit the open 4 string on beat 2. So you got 1 and 2, 1 and 2. And if you're having trouble with that, you can just take out the pinch and just play beat 2. So after that initial pinch, we're going to play the open 4 string twice, quarter notes with your thumb, and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. So you do that initial pinch, and then it's your thumb of your right hand 3 times in a row. So 1. So pretty straight ahead bluegrass pickup. Again, like I said, you could take out the pinch if you wanted to. Like that. Another way you could do it is more of a rolling version. That's kind of a cool way to do a pickup as well. We're going to do a 2-3 hammer on the 3rd string with a forward roll TIM. And then back to the open 3rd string. And then down to that 2nd fret. So you got 1. So that would start on beat 2. So that'd be just an alternate pickup you could do. 1. Like that. But as written, it's 1. Then we're going to take that 2nd fret and slide up to the 5th fret on the 4th string while doing a forward roll. So TIM strings 4, 3, 1. And then hit the 5th string. And then open 3rd string with your index finger and pinch. So you got 1 and 2 and 3, 4 there. So let's play 1 and 2. Here we go. Give that slide plenty of value. Get some power on that slide too. You could also keep that forward roll going as well if you wanted to. That'd be a variation, but I like doing it with the pinch. It adds a little space. It fills up the melody a little bit. And then measure 3, we're going to do a 2-4 slide on the 3rd string with an alternating thumb roll. And then back down and play the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, another alternating thumb roll. So we're playing the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then open 2nd string, and then a 3-2 pull off on the 3rd string, and then open 1st string. So you've got. So you really got to make sure you have enough clearance that you can get that open 1st string to ring out while doing that pull off. If your hand is bent back too much like this, it's going to be really hard to get that 1st string to ring out. So So practice that. Also practice getting some power on that slide. So the melody is. So we're playing that with a lick. So that's just a way to imply that melody. It's just basically a walk down. So we're just kind of sliding up to that note. And then playing a lick to basically imply that melody. Another way you could apply that melody with measure 3 is a forward reverse roll. So you do the slide. I'm just doing a forward reverse roll instead of an alternating thumb. And you can practice landing on that open third string. That's going to be the beginning of measure 4. And then right here, measure 4, we're going to roll into our C chord. So kind of as you're doing that pull off, fall into your C chord there, and we're going to do a forward reverse roll. So TIM 3 2 1, open 5th string, and then backwards MIT 1 3 4. Those are my strings. And then we're going to pause on beat 4 as a quarter note. So we've got, and the melody there is, so we've got, let's do that a few times. And I'm putting a quarter note there at the end to kind of help imply that melody note or emphasize that melody note. You could also play that with eighth notes at the end there if you wanted to too. Like that. And then we're going to hit the open 4 string for measure 5. And then pinch. And then walk back up the 4 string, open 4 string, and then 2nd fret on the 4 string. That's basically like picking the song back up, just basically how we did the same pickup. So let's play those first 5 measures. Let's try it with one of the variations. Let's do the forward reverse roll in measure 3. So remember the melody there on the C chord is. So we're starting with the open 3rd string. That's going to help imply that melody. And then like I said, we're putting a quarter note at the end. It's going to help give space that's going to emphasize the melody. Another way we could do it is do a pull-off or a hammer-on or a pull-off at the end. Something like that, a 2 open pull-off, you know, something like that, or do 8th notes like I said. What I'd recommend for some of these variations is think of small variations. You don't have to totally change up the lick. Add a simple hammer-on, take out some notes, add a note, you know, make a quarter note an 8th note. Or vice versa, make 8th notes, quarter notes. So with a song like this, it's got such a great, simple melody, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We want to think of small variations. So another one you could do on the C chord is switch it to a forward roll. So I might go. Something like that. So it's still implying that same melody line. That'd be more of a forward roll version, so it'd be. That 1 measure C chord of measure 4 could be a great spot to play a variation. You could play it as written, you could play, you know, an 8th note at the end, you could play a different roll. You know, you could keep the first 5 measures the same except for that 1 measure 4. That could be your spot to create a variations. So sometimes it's good to think in small fragments too. So think of only creating a variation on 1 measure rather than having to create variations for all 5 the first 5 measures. You know, just pick 1 spot. That'll help jumpstart your creativity, and then you can always expand out and create more variations once you get it down. Okay, let's play measure 5 one more time. So we're pinching, walking back up. Then we're going to 2-5 slide again on the 4 string with forward roll. So 4 3 1, and then 5 3 1. And then 2nd fret on the 3rd string, so thumb middle there, 3rd string, 1st string. So we've got. That's a good one to practice speeding up too. And And then we're gonna go back to the open third string, thumb, index, thumb, middle, 3, 2, 5, 1. And then this is measure 7, and then a 2/4 slide on the third string, T-I-M-T with my right hand. So we've got, let's play 6 and 7 together. And the melody there is, so we've got, and we're just filling that up again with roll. One more time, a little faster. Give those slides plenty of power.